This is Connor Green, and we're going to be doing the business model canvas for trek10, which does some software work primarily in the AWS space. So let's start with their value proposition. So the cloud is this big movement that's been happening kind of over the last 5 to 10 years, and AWS is a major cloud provider. Amazon Web Services, it's actually the one that Notre Dame uses, but a lot of people don't really know how to leverage it. They don't know the best practices, how to make sure that it's set up, how to make sure it's secure. And so what trek10 does is it kind of answers that solution for you. They say, okay, here, maybe you don't know how to do this, so we have some people who are certified, who are experts in their field, and we're going to help you make sure that you have a cloud environment that's set up the way you want it to be. So their customer services are going to be those people. They're going to be businesses that lack the people, lack maybe the salary, maybe the kind of scale and scope in order to develop a cloud environment, maintain that infrastructure, and really kind of take this more integrated, total approach to solving business problems. And that's who they're really going to go after. They're going to find those people primarily through a network of employees and word of mouth. So, have you done work for them before? Who have you sold work to? Did you do good work for them? Are they referred? And they also get a little bit of benefit in that network through the fact that they can be certified in doing certain things on AWS. So this really allows them to have a much more verified channel in a way that says, hey, even Amazon says we're really good at this. So if you need someone to do this kind of work, we are a very trustworthy source of that. Their customer relationship is going to be company client, so project-based work sold on behalf of the client. But what kind of separates trek10 from a lot is they also have a second aspect of their relationship that has to go with IT management. So this is almost, you can think of it as a staff augmentation. So if you pay us kind of this recurring fee over time, this recurring revenue allows them to say, hey, we'll manage your entire infrastructure for you. We'll make sure that's up to date. We'll kind of build it out for you as you need it be, and make sure that if anything goes wrong, if there's 24/7 support, so kind of become the IT department for your cloud services. And those kind of tie really well into their two major revenue streams that they see, which are first, payment for work completed by their employees. So, hey, we have this project, we need you to build out the project after it's been scoped, and then you get a fee as part of that. And then two, a retainer fee for IT management. So this is really kind of ties into, it's not only project based, they have this recurring revenue month over month, year over year that they can gather from IT management as a whole. Next, so the resources that enable to create this revenue is going to be the people that build and sell their services. And the people that have those, they're going to be concerned about the certifications and the reputation. Is this someone who's known to be knowledgeable in this field? Does Amazon say that they're knowledgeable in the field? How do they have experience with AWS, and are they recruiting more people in order to do more and more work? And that's going to be their primary factor. Way to grow as well is just, do we have the people who have the knowledge in AWS, in cloud, to continue to provide services to our clients? And so their partnerships are going to be relationships with companies and organizations that are able to buy work. And this ties really well into the fact that as a project-based staff augmentation company, those relationships with companies, how valid they believe they are. Do they have the certification? So is that they have a relationship with Amazon? They say, hey, we're a certified partner. We're qualified and recognized as someone who can do a lot of work on this project. And kind of moving forward there, that really helps them grow. And so then you look at the key activities in it. It looks very similar to kind of Paravator, like the consulting model that we've seen. Like, are you adding talent? Are you adding capabilities? So are more people getting certified? Are you staying up to date on the latest aspects of AWS? Because, right, Amazon wants to make sure their cloud service that they're providing is top-notch, cutting edge. And they want to make sure that they're keeping up with that, because with the pace that this all moves, in order to continue to grow and continue to kind of size up the work that you're able to do and the companies that you can work for, it's really important that you're adding talent, you're adding capabilities. And then second, you're going to want to sell work. So you need to develop those relationships that we talked about in the customer relationship. Use those channels and say, hey, are we finding new clients? Are we talking to our clients saying, hey, do you need this done? Or, hey, what have you thought about doing it this way? And that's something that they can do and add that service on provide. And especially when it comes to bringing themselves in as an IT management service, that really helps them kind of sustain this very even revenue over time. That doesn't always happen on a project-based assignment. So what kind of work are they selling? Are they continue to grow the work and grow the networking and kind of grow their reputation as a provider of that work? And so then the cost structure that they face is they cost based on how big of a team they need, what kind of work is being done. So if it's going to be more expensive for them to do business if this certification is very unique, or if it's kind of a niche area, or if the team takes 20 people to build out a project, like that's going to be simply more expensive for them to go under. I mean, obviously the cost then gets passed on, but as far as like what they are responsible for as a company, a lot of it is going to be how much is it costing us to develop these relationships, how many people do we need to send to this project, and how detailed, what is the market value of those people's skills going forward. So that if you kind of look at the model as a whole, we really see that since they know that AWS is this important, powerful thing in business, they're able to kind of derive a business model canvas out of the best practices that it takes to approach AWS. So are we adding certification? Are we adding people? And are we using those people to grow our business through the network that they've had through their professional careers and their certifications, but then also just the relationships that you build over the course of doing quality work. And so with that, that summarizes the end of the business model canvas for Trek 10. Thank you.